Boom, boom, bada bing. I'm doing a new game. Welcome to the stream. Now, welcome to the stream, everybody. Playing a little Breath of the Wild. I talked about it. I mean, I put a poll up and it was 100% like, oh, Breath of the Wild, play Breath of the Wild, play it, play it, play it. Do like a little like live stream series where I play it. I mean, one day me and Bryce will probably actually play this on the channel. But I figured it'd just be fun to goof around in it. Have a little fun, have a little sassy time. Be a good little no, not be a good little boy. But no, so I think I'm just gonna play this. I mean I'm down. It's fun. I love the game. Uh, I haven't played this in a while, but I just gotta override what I had. That's not too bad for me. I've beaten this game anytime, so it's not like I'm sitting there like, oh darn. Like no, I don't care. Super fun game. I remember this game coming out because I remember like for Christmas before it came out because it came out in like March. Um, my what I got for Christmas was this game pre-ordered. Like this is the only thing I wanted. I was sitting there, I was like, they're like, oh, my parents and friends are like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, dude, only thing I want is Breath of the Wild pre-ordered. Like, so on day one when I come home, I can just play this game and just not care. Like the rest of the world can just fade away this game. And I remember like it having voice acting, which was crazy to me because I was like, there's voice acting in this because like I'm used to the old games, the old Zelda games that had zero voice acting. And I was like, oh crap, dude, that's so crazy. That's so new. This is so exciting. Like I was geeking. I was geeking out, and I don't geek out a lot of stuff. Not to say like it's not like it's stupid to geek out. Like everyone should geek out about something, 100%. Like you should have your thing that you just geek out about. But yeah, no, it's just like I lost my mind when it came to this game. I was like, dude, this is wild. Like waking up, seeing the graphics. Like this was one of the few games, especially during that time. I was like, man, this Zelda game wise, it's like this is the only game in recent years or overall to me that had better graphics than Twilight Princess. Because like I remember when Twilight Princess came out because my grandma bought it and she was playing it. And I remember us playing it as kids, like me, Bryce, and Ryan, and we were sitting there like, these are the best graphics known to man. It's like what, like I remember playing the game and we all thought like this looks like real life. And now I'll play the game now because I have it on my GameCube, and I'll play it on my GameCube. And I'm like, dude, we were tripping balls. Like this definitely ain't the best, but for the time, it was crazy. But like we also didn't have like an Xbox or a PS3 or PS4 or anything, so it wasn't like sitting there like, oh, like there's better looking games. Like we didn't know that. No, we had no idea. We had Nintendo. So for Nintendo, Twilight Princess was tops, 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 tops. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about that. They'd be like, oh, dude, like what, really? Like Twilight Princess? Because you look at the game now, you're like, huh. But no, it was tops. And I love the little details they put in this game too. I remember doing this the first time too. I kicking the thing like, holy crap, what the? I know. Like, holy crap, you kick it and stub your toe because you don't have shoes on. I was like, that's so cool. Awesome. Yeah, no. I also like. Do I have to? Okay, good. Um, it's just wild to me to think about that stuff. To be like, think about the old times and be like, holy crap, I would like, and you when you're adult, you wish you can go back to your kid years. I mean, because it was easier, of course, but man, just thinking about the game, be like, oh, that's we used to have such a fun time. We used to have fun times playing this game, well, not this game, but playing Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, dude. Wind Waker. I mean, we played it on the show. We didn't play HD, which I mean, I'd be down like eventually to replay it, but the HD one. That way I don't suck as bad when it comes to aiming. But dude, that Wind Waker was also top notch game for us as kids. Like it was Wind Waker, Twilight Princess came out, we played that. I know we're playing Skyward Sword now. Like technically, we have it going on. I mean, there's a new Skyward Sword that comes out next Friday, so it's not like it's a oh no. Um, but like man, like we didn't play that. I remember the commercials coming out and being like, oh, that's so crazy, that's so cool. But yeah, I never got it. And I always heard bad things about it too. As a kid, I always heard like, oh, it's hard to play because the Joy Cons, like, isn't motion controls suck. I still wanted it because I've always loved swords and like medieval stuff. I've always been swords and shields. Like my dream one day is I have a custom sword and shield. And oh, dude, and I want my shield to be like the Hyrulean shield in this game. Like I like the shape of that because I don't like circular shields. I get like the appeal of some people like with certain like shield designs. I know they each have their own like, oh wow, oh nice, or benefits. Um, he's crazy, crazy to me. I don't, I know, I know a lot of people like. I have a friend that he loves shields also, but he didn't like shields until he saw Captain America, and I was like, okay, that's like just hopping on the bandwagon. I've been here since day one, baby. I've been here. I've been wanting a shield since I was a kid. Don't get me wrong. Like Captain America put some crazy thoughts in my head. Like, yeah, I wish I could throw a shield like a freaking boomerang. No crap. Everyone does. You show me someone that doesn't want that, I'll show you a freaking liar. 100%. I wish. I wish. One day I will. I'll get my own custom sword and shield. I want it but like when I want it, like the way I want it's gonna be crazy. Is I want like a black sword, like the blade to be black. Like, but it's like I think they're like, man, if I gotta make some money if I want that crap. Like that's not it ain't cheap. But oh, dude, like just imagine. And I want like the main part of the steal your apple, bro. The main part of my shield to also be black. I want like a matching sword and shield set. Like I want my scabbard and my handle on my sword to match my shield. I feel like that'd just be dope. I want it fully sharp too. Like I'm ready for when someone robs the house to pull a sword and shield out. Like come at me with your gun, dude. Like I'm gonna destroy you. I got this. Like that's the goal at the end of the day. Like, oh, you want to fight me? Try it. You're gonna get freaking cut up, sliced up, minced. I'm a chef at the end of the day too. So, no. I wish though. One day that's like main thing. Are you gonna talk to me about the torch? Yeah, for sure. It's a secret, bro. Don't worry about me. Um, there's a lot. I mean, of course, everyone wants something cool like that. Everyone has their thing. Some people like me want a sword and a shield. Some people want, I don't know, freaking I can't think of anything. I have a friend that wants like a custom harmonica. I have a friend that wants a custom yo-yo. I have a lot of weird friends. So it's, you know, everyone has their thing though. Custom harmonica seems weird to me. Like he's just learning right now to play harmonica. So it's like, oh wow, like why you're just learning and you might give up on this in like 2 days, 2 weeks, who knows? So you're gonna go full on like, well, I just know I'm gonna stick with it for the rest of my life. I'm like, doubt that. No one just picks up the harmonica one day, like randomly. Like he never talked about it before he picked it up. He just like randomly one day just sent me a message. He's like, guess what? I'm learning harmonica. And I was like, guess what? Why? I don't wrong, like harmonica's dope. No, I don't know about dope. That's not definitely not the right adjective for that. Um, it's intriguing to say the least. Like if you can play the harmonica, it's cool. I will give you. It's not like a boring instrument. I was like, what the heck's going on? But still, like, no, it's not. No one's sitting there like, oh, dude, you know what I'm into? Into the dudes that play harmonicas. I'm into the chicks that love to blow on the harmonicas all day. Like a train track noise. No, no, no. I would love to meet a woman. I would love to meet a woman or a man that would say that stuff because I'd be like, I got the person for you. Friend's not gay, but I don't care. I'm gonna be like, dude, he was telling me he's gonna blow the nearest dude like a harmonica, so lines you up something, buddy. It's a good friend. I'm a good friend at the end of the day. Regardless of what you want, I'll get a dude to blow you. And that's all you can ask for in life from a friend. If I'm wrong, which I'm not, I'm wrong. There's people. A lot of weird stuff. Oh no. Oh yeah, choo-choos. Oh, nope, nope. I know, you get, man, I wish. I know some people that are like, I think just weird stuff. Like, I think it's just like items though. Like, but I've met some people that are freaky. And those people they're so much more fun. Like, it's weird to say, but like people that are into like dirty stuff, like not even like in like a sexual term, like more fun just in general, because they just know how to cut loose. Like that's really what you need to at the end of the day. You need people that are gonna just cut loose, just have fun. Like you don't need don't no you don't need to be so uptight. There's no particular reason to be, in my opinion. Like yeah, I get like some stuff happens and you're like you gotta be in charge, which is like yeah, I get it. Like I have to do that stuff too, but you can still have fun with it. Like there's no reason to just be a stick in the mud 24/7. If you think there is, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Like, and I get it. Like some people like that's just there they are. They're not meant to have fun 24/7. Like I'm not. I'm a person that's unless I'm with the right people, most of the time I'm gonna be pretty serious. But like once you get but when I'm by myself especially, like a lot of people tell me they're like, you got hardcore resting bitch face. And I'm like, oh absolutely I do. I'm not well, I'm one to disagree with that crap. I 100% have resting bitch face. But once you get me near someone and we start talking, you're like, oh, dude's funny. This guy don't give a crap. Like he's just having a good time. And I'm like, yeah, because I don't. There's no reason for me to be upset if I'm chilling with someone. Like unless they say some absolute off the wall crap that's just gonna hurt me, which I'm not a person to really get offended by anything either. So I know when she craps a joke, but like, yeah, say some wild stuff. I have some people, like, just anyone. I love when people tell me just some off the wall crap. Like, dude, I can't think of anything like particular, and I don't want to really want to say anything in particular. But dude, it's my favorite. It's literally my favorite thing when people are just like, crap. Get freaking screwed. I didn't think that would work. Keep pressing. Got it. Oh, thank God. Off the wall people are what you need in your life. 100%. 120%. You don't want I mean sticklers are good to be around. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm not saying like your whole freaking crew should be a bunch of goofballs. Like no, absolutely not. You should have people that are serious. You have people that are fun, but you need people that can be serious when they need to be, and be fun when you want them to be. You know, because I've had some friends throughout the years that are like they're all serious. They're all and these don't take a joke, and it's ruined some friendships of mine. I've had some friends that used to be like huge, goofy, fun people that turn all the way around and just become just like sticklers, and they just for no reason just couldn't take a joke anymore. And I'm just like, what happened? Like I had a friend back when I was like back in Texas. Um, Me and her were like super close, super good friends. And we used to talk about those like off the wall. She would talk to me nonstop about like all the dudes that she'd sleep with. Like that would be our thing. Like we'd hang out and she'd be like, dude, I got some fire dick last night. And I was like, good for you. Like I don't cool. And then I make jokes about that stuff. And we had this ongoing joke for the longest time of us being like, when are we gonna sleep together? And the joke would be like, and she'd be like, oh, well, I'm free tomorrow. I'm like, oh, I got that thing, and that would be our thing. It was like our schedules would never line up. That was always our joke. And then once I moved to Tennessee, I think maybe like 2 months later, like I quit the job that we both worked at. We both worked together. Um, I quit the job, and she quit the job at the same time. And maybe like a month later, uh, she is like we reconnected. We started texting because we didn't really text when I didn't really text a lot of people that I used to work with once I moved. Um, but like we reconnected, and I made the joke, and she just didn't. She was just like, no. And she's like, that. Why would you ever say that to me? And I was like, oh my god, I felt bad. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Like I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or anything. But my thing was too is like, she was the one that started the joke. Like I was never me. I never like instigated the joke, or maybe I instigated, but I never was ever like, hey, when are we doing this? When are we sleeping together? Like no, she'd always be like, after she told me her story, she'd be like, what about us? And I was like, what about us? And she'd be like, and then our joke would start. But and like, and so the one time I tried to do it, she wasn't about it, and I don't know, it killed the friendship for me. 'Cause I was like, man, like we used to have so much fun, but then out of nowhere, you just plummeted. Just take a freaking far down dip, and I mean, it's life though. I never know. I didn't know what she was going on. I mean, it was 3 months apart, or 2 months, or a month. I don't remember how long it was, to be honest. I knew it was in 3 months. Oh crap. I don't know. Yeah, people. Life changes. Life's hard. Life sucks. That's the moral of the story, I guess. Life blows. People go south. People go north. People go east. People go west. And some people just don't move at all, which that's what sucks. I don't think I could do that. Nothing's wrong. I'm a firm believer that you should always be moving. It doesn't always have to be up. I mean, sometimes you have to go down, go up, just like in flying, like in the freaking and like freaking Skyward Sword. You gotta dip down a little bit to really shoot up high. And dude, I don't get your old man. Oh, man, it's just crazy. Sometimes I wish, man, I have dreams, and sometimes I wish I'm like, I wish I didn't have to go down. And I mean, of course, everyone does. Everyone's like, oh, I wish there was no downsides. Like, no crap. I wish it was all positive for me too. I wish I was killing it 24/7. I wish I was absolutely freaking slaying. But no, no, that's not how Daddy operates. Apparently, crap annoys me. Welcome to everyone that's viewing too. I mean, sorry, I'm just talking without acknowledging anyone. I mean, no one's really texting chat, but hey, welcome to the stream. But man, I don't know. I have this thought. I had it the other day actually, and that's a question I want to start asking people. Would you rather do I know what was the I'm trying to remember exactly how I worded it. Would you rather do what you love or love what you do? Like it's like my new, like, I guess, like, just not theoretical question, but my new big one for me, I think. I was thinking about I was at work, I was just, doing my job, and I just thought to myself like, would I rather do what I love or love what I do? I mean, in a perfect world, you do both. Of course. You would love what you do and do what you love. But I feel like sometimes there is an in between, like a big in between too. And I feel like that's like, if you could only have one, what would you want? And I think personally, I'd rather love what I do than do what I love, which is weird to say because, like, my thought process was like, let's say you for instance, let's say you loved Legos, like you love to build Lego sets all day, 24/7. Like when you got home from work, you and your wife, partner, or freaking just by yourself would just build Legos all day. Like, and then be like, that'd be your thing. Like, oh yeah, that's what you love to do. But what if then, like, you had an opportunity to make that your job and you did it? You're like, oh my god, like I love doing this thing. Of course, I want to make this my job. So then you do it. You take that opportunity, and that becomes your job. And then you're doing what you love. But what if when you're doing the thing you love, you ruin the what that thing really meant to you? Because to me personally, I think if something helps you relax and you love doing it, why would you want to ruin that? I'm not saying it doesn't work out, but let's say your job, like you got that Lego job, and then all day, every day, you were just building Legos. Like, and then when you got home, you didn't want to build Legos anymore because you're like, why would I want to do what I get paid for free? Which is like, yeah, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to go freaking build, I don't know, like houses all day and then, or I don't know, getting houses is a terrible one to say. I know, like, I wouldn't want to freaking play with freaking Lincoln Logs all day for my job and then go home and play with more Lincoln Logs. Like, I get paid to do this. Why the heck would I do it for free? Like, yeah, it's a solid question. Why would I do this for free? Oh, that was a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea. I don't know. Oh, 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 oh. I like that. Yep. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Ah, dang it. I don't know. Because, I don't know. To me, I don't want to ruin. Oh, my God. Kill this frick. Why would I get out from in there? If I. Why would, like, the thing I did to relax was building Legos, and then I do it for my job, and I have to like do it all day. Then it's not gonna make me relax anymore because I'm doing it for money. I'm doing it for my livelihood, and I feel like if you do that, you're losing something there. You're losing what it originally meant to you. And I don't. I'd rather not lose the thing that helps me relax. I think I'd rather just love what I do for that reason. Because I mean, you can love what you do and it not be your greatest passion in life. Like I love what I do now, but it's not what my dream job is. But I still love it. I go to work every day. I feel fulfilled at the end of my day. I know I did some good work and I help people with my job. Like it helps me. It makes me feel really good about it. But if I could do what I love and it not make me feel fulfilled, I feel like it would just kind of ruin it for me. I mean, in a perfect world, of course, like I said, you do both. You do what you love. You would love what you do at the same time, but that's not always the case. And that's more the question I've been thinking about lately. Like, if I could choose between one, and that would be it. I would much rather just love what I do, and because of that, that doesn't always like it. I feel like you don't have to live your greatest dream in life. I mean, it's definitely the thing that you should do. You should always try to live your dream. But I mean, I guess I feel like more at the end of the day, I'd rather, how do I say this? I think I'd much rather do something that's not my dream and love it than than do something that I love but be sad. Like, or not. I don't know the exact way I want to put it. It's weird. I don't know. I feel like that's one question if I need to ask more people though. Like it just hit me randomly like maybe like 3 days ago. I had like a really deep thought. Like I was working, doing my job, and I just out of nowhere it just hit me like a freaking bus. And I was like, huh. No idea why it popped in my head, but I was like, hey, It's not a bad philosophy to ask someone, you know. And I know some people out there, they'd always be like, "Ah, you know, I much rather love it. I much rather love doing my thing, the thing that I like, I'm passionate about." And like, yeah, of course. I mean, but doing loving what you do doesn't mean you're not passionate about it at the end of the day. I feel like some people equivalate one to the other, and it's just no. You don't have to sit there and be like, "Oh, well, you know, like you can be more passionate about one thing than the other, of course." It's like just because you're more passionate about one doesn't mean you're not passionate about the other. I and there is a steady line between the two too, or like, or there's other like implications and stuff that come with it. Because sometimes you're gonna sit there and you'll be like, well, I think like you have family, and it's like I would love to do what makes me happy and I feel fulfilled doing, but sometimes, you have a family and you don't really get to choose a whole lot. You try to do what's best for everyone. And I mean that's it's noble. Like it's definitely noble. I'm not saying it's definitely not a bad thing. Like it just seems sometimes it's hard. And I've thought about it too. I think about it. Oh yeah, I must be teleporting. I'm gonna kill these guys first, then I'll do it. I think about it a lot because I'm sitting there like, I don't have a necessarily like a kid or anything or a wife, but like I wanna do right by everything all the time. I feel like most people do. They want to do right by their friends, their family, whoever they have in their life. And that holds you back sometimes. Like you sit there like, well, I want to do this, but what would they think, or this thing, or that thing? So it gets complicated, of course. I don't know. I think about it, and that's weird. I just go through random like philosophy crap. Sometimes I'm just chilling. I just feel like a lot of people do. Don't think it's like oh, you're weird. I hope not. I remember. I just had some stuff to do, bro. Yeah, I know it works. Yeah, I know how to. What am I talking about? All right. Da, 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 da. Ugh, I had all. I just. I think that's my biggest. Not necessarily weakness. Bro, stop with the freaking cutscene. There it is. Eh. I don't know. You want to? Most people do. Like I know I do. Want to do right. I don't want to. I don't want to fail other people. I'm not saying like, oh man, like I have to do this because that's what they would want. Like, no, that's not really where I'm getting at in all this. I think I want to just I want to be what I want to be, but I don't want to let anyone down at the same time because it's hard. I know that. I mean, I think most people know that too. They're not sitting there all day like easy. I got this. Like no, and it's hard to know. I think most people's fear, like mine especially, is just knowing if you're doing the right thing when you want to do something. I think out of everything in my life, that's what holds me back the most. Because I mean, there's times where I'm sitting there like, oh man, I could like I want to try this, or I want to do this, I want to do that, but I'm like, but would that actually be what I need, or would I regret it like so severely that I could never make up for it? And it's terrible. It's terrible. Like I've had like relationships like that, which is the absolute worst thing in my opinion. Like I think relationships, when that thought comes to your head, that is one of the worst things in life. Because there's been times where I'm sitting there, like I have a girlfriend or something, and it's like it's going bad, but I'm like, and I've thought about like, like I should really get out of this relationship. It's not good for me. But then I'm like, but you know, what if like, like, oh, we're working on ourselves, but like, what if we get better? Like I know I could probably do better by myself when it comes to these things, but would I regret leaving? Would I regret what I did? And part of me is like, yeah, I think I would. Sometimes I think they're like letting myself suffer over and over and over again because I'm like, but you know, stuff gets better. It's like, does it? Oh, yeah, it does. Some stuff gets better, but doesn't mean everything does. And sometimes you need to know when to call it quits. Which I also think is comes down to that wanting to do right, but the fear, the fear of like, but what if this was all a mistake? What if I thought this, but then it really came down to it and it was the biggest mistake of my life. That crap is so hard to think about. I don't know why I got into live stream and just got full like freaking sad mode. No, I think this is the fastest way up there. Life's an absolute mess. Life is a bee. But I don't know. Sometimes it's fun. I think, well, definitely, 100%. The best thing in life is the people. People make and break everything. Because I mean, like I've had it. Like I've had it where I'm sitting there like life has just been sucking beyond all reasonable doubt. But then there's just like one person. I'm like, I just go see them, and boom, my day's great. You know, I think that's all. I think that's all anybody ever really needs. Just having one, at least one, just one person that just makes everything just worth it. Take your seared steak, you freaking loser. Yeah, peppers. I need these. I need these. I need these. Come at me. Come at me. I want you to light it for me. Thank you. Oh, dang. Oh, he's a tree branch. I was like, what does he have? That's crazy. Y'all attack each other for me? I collect all your resources. Mm, life's a life's a mess, but not always a bad way. Sometimes got to be messy. Boom. Let's go. That's gonna be my surfing tool right there. But reorganize. I always reorganize. I hate. I have some. I know people that don't do the whole reorganizing thing. Bothers the heck out of me. Gotta have it. Like I have to sort it. I feel like it's just way better. That's all I really need right there. Also not like a big cooker in this game, to be honest. Like I usually just eat a lot of raw stuff because it's just so easy. I mean, I get like the recipes give you more hearts, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I know. Yeah, breakups are the worst though. 100%, 100%. Anyone tells you they aren't fucking losers. No, but I have a friend right now. He went through one recently, and it just tore him apart, and it was terrible to watch. But there's only so much you can do as a friend. That's what sucks too. Because you sit there and you wanna help. You wanna make them feel better. God, I'm just depressed. This is just a depressing freaking thing going on here. Like I just can't make it happy, huh? Ugh, too many guys. I don't care. I could probably make this, huh? What? What? No. We get a better head start than that. There you go. Ooh, I'm not liking that. Not liking it. I thought about cooking that stamina mushroom, and I noticed, and they're like, man, I'm probably gonna need that. Should have done it. Jumps would have been a lot faster in this. You live, you learn. That's all that matters. Oh, I should have grabbed that. Whatever. I'm almost there where I need to be for the first part. Oh, I forgot about this. Luckily, I have this still. And I don't really want it, but I'll take it. That. Okay. Thank you. Definitely need that. I don't really need that. I gotta keep mixing it up. I'll get rid of this. Give me no, dude. Yeah. Wait, did I pick up the? Okay, no. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I forgot there was a chest there. Oh no. Always be balling though. I was gonna stay on that grind, that hustle, baby. I hate people that say that. It bothers the heck out of me. They're like, you just gotta stay on that grind, dude. It's like you sound like such a tool. Shut up. Did you not even, bro? Thank you for not picking this up. Jeez. I thought about it. I do have Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm like at midway through a playthrough on that, which I've already beat it, of course. But I went like midway through like a special run, which I thought about doing a special run here. I've done multiple ones on Breath of the Wild where I do special runs. I did I think my last one was only one-handed swords, only broadswords. So I mean it's not like, ooh, yeah, I figured that was gonna hurt. Which isn't hard, of course. It's just like I couldn't use. It's really only difficult at the very beginning of the game because I couldn't use clubs. I only use bows if I had to use bows, of course. Like when you're going after, like I try to do like all the main quests. I did all the main quests, but I had to use just the sword, which I did broad originally because I was like, oh, so I can still use the master sword. Is that already there? Is there already a freaking? It's gonna be gone soon, no matter. Yeah, I can't even freaking get it yet. Wish I could. Less like I had to for like one like the shrine that's in the mountain that you shoot electric thunder bow at or thunder arrow at. Stuff like that. Yeah, thank you. That's all I wanted. Thank you. Even though I really don't need it, but I still wanted it just in case. Okay. Let's get on up. That's not at all what I wanted to do there, but thank you. Oh, crap, I should have. Yeah. Dang, I was gonna. I'll do it in a second. I'll mark that just so I can. I want to mark it just so I remember exactly where the shrine. I don't remember all the shrines, like where exactly they are in this game. I have done this a lot, but I haven't played this game probably like played by myself, I guess is better to say. I haven't played this game by myself in like well over a year probably. There's like a oh crap, I freaking lost it. I think it's right over here. There it is. Boop. Yeah, it's been a while. I love this game though. Psyched when it came out. I was psyched when freaking I didn't pre-order Tears of the Kingdom, but I bought it day one. I bought it day one. And I told everyone I knew. I was like, this game comes out, I ain't talking to you. Like, sorry, I'm really not, but sorry, cause party. And I remember getting this game because I had it on the Wii U because I didn't have a Switch yet. I didn't get a Switch till almost 2 years later. I think I got a Switch. Oh man, it was like right before COVID. So I remember getting my Switch. I remember because I really stopped playing video games at that point. Um, But like, I didn't. I really didn't play video games anymore, and I sold like all my modern systems for like stuff on the Switch. Like I remember I sold my Wii. I went to I think it was Black Friday actually. Yeah, I think it was Black Friday when I bought my Switch. I went to GameStop in my hometown, brought my Wii U. And I remember Ryan and Bryce came with me. We sat in this huge freaking line, this massive line. Sold my Wii U. I actually got decent money for it, surprisingly. Like I think I got like, ooh, they were having a deal. I know they were having a deal where you bought a if you bought a something. Oh, I think it was if you bought or your purchase was over $100, they give you a $50 gift card to GameStop. So like I think I bought my Switch. All right, so my Wii U, I got like 140 for my Wii U, which was crazy to me. I do kind of regret sometimes selling it. Just not even really cared like too much about a lot of the games. I loved Nintendo Park. That game was super fun to me. Loved it because there was like a what is it? Let's say there was like a Metroid game on it that I used to play nonstop. Freaking loved it, dude. That game was fun as hell. There wasn't like a lot of stuff I played on there was like a crap ton of stuff I play on it, Nintendo Land, but I had like crazy amount of stuff. Like I had like almost I think I had a maxed out park, or I was like really close from a maxed out park, which isn't like extremely hard to say, but like I'm not saying like oh wow like I was clearly the coolest guy, but no like it wasn't hard. It just took like a lot of time. But I did. I think I almost had a maxed out park on Nintendo Land. Break that real quick and yeah, yeah. What else? That sweet. Inventory's full. That's one thing I like about Tears of the Kingdom is you can in your inventory just drop stuff when you're in a chest. Like that's such a it was such an essential feature in my opinion. But yeah, I had a maxed out park which I loved because there was like all the cool like Metroid shit. There's villain. Oh, I played the Zelda game that was on Nintendo Park a lot, where you like walk through and you had the Wii U pad, you were an archer, or then other than that you had a sword and a shield, and that game was fun. That game was fun. I played the heck out of that too. No, what else was there? I remember a lot of the games. I know they had they had the balloon game that was kind of like the Pikachu balloon game. Rarely played that. There's only like 4 or 5 games I really played on Nintendo Land. I think it was Nintendo Land or Nintendo Park or something. Oh, but dude, it was like one of the big games when it first came out too. It was like, oh, this is our thing. It's like that, dude. Cool. It's like just like can't think of anything else that has it. Like how like PS4 has that little robot game guys that you play games with. But dude, it was I don't know. I missed that. I missed that game. Probably I think it's the only game I really miss on my Wii U. I don't think I had any other games. There was not really any huge Wii U games, you know? Like there was nothing like, oh crap, this is on Wii. Oh, I had Pikmin 3. That game kind of sucked though. That game was I mean I grew up with Pikmin and Pikmin 2. Playing Pikmin 3 just really wasn't it. Pikmin 2 is 100% the best one. I know Pikmin 4 is out now. Um, I might. I've thought about getting it. Not really super sure on it. But maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be like, oh, Pikmin 2, let's go. Or Pikmin 4. I do want to get Bryce to play Pikmin 2. I mean, like, I'm not saying like, oh man, he's just like it's his game. No, it's not. Like, I'm good at the game too, but he's done speed runs on the game, so he definitely knows like a lot more than I do. I never speed run the game, but played it a crap ton. That's damn sure. I don't know how many times I played that game. I haven't beat it a crap ton, Never like really beat the game a lot. But also because when I was a kid, I just more had fun running around collecting and playing with Pikmin and getting like all the freaking like spicy juice and frozen juice I could. That was really it though. To be honest, like most of the time, it was just me like, oh, I need to make sure I have 999 Pikmin. Like it's essential to beat this game. Like it's really not. Then the purple. I loved playing with the purple Pikmin. Just like because I would go to the little bulb guys and just squash them with the purple Pikmin. I thought it was so fun. One of my favorite things as a kid with that game. Yeah, I loved having the bulb Pikmin like there. Then they actually became little Pikmin in certain caves. That was cool as hell. That was the thing. That was 100% the thing. I don't know. Yeah, Pikmin 3. I played. I mean, I feel like it'd be fun as a multiplayer more than it would be a single player, to be honest. Because you play it like Stasis here. You play it by yourself. It's not bad, but it's not like super fun. Because you have three people. Like I feel like since you have three guys, you should definitely be able to play that game with multiple people. And there's really no need for three people in that game. I don't think there's ever been a single time when I played Pikmin 3 where I was like, oh god, I have to use all three of these guys to really do what I need to do. Like, no, I used two. I would use two at most, and then I'd have one guy that just stayed at the base. Even though you really don't need anyone at the base too, because in Pikmin 2, like, oh, if Pikmin are around the base, then they're safe. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. I like the fly guys. I like the flying ones. I thought they were super cute and really cool. Didn't really care for the rock Pikmin, but the flying pink ones were pretty cool. I messed with them a lot. That was actually the reason I got Pikmin 3 was because I was like, oh, the flying dudes. Sick. I fucking nailed that. That's awesome. Let's see what else. I can't think of any other Wii U games I really had that were like dope. Dope. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, 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 crap. Freeze! Oh, I did forgot the thing and reloaded. Forgot it has to do that. I'm so used to having like, oh crap, no. Barely. Oh, get out of the way. I'm so used to having like the stasis plus where it just boom instantly. All right, I'll just get rid of my freaking other sheet. My this one. This one's broken. I don't know. There's times. There's time. I mean, I also did. I believe it was the same time as that was when I sold my PS4. I'm pretty sure I sold my PS4 um the same time I sold my Wii U. Hey Ice, what's going on, man? What's up? Glad to see you here. Um I'm trying to think. I think it was either that time or it was a little later that I sold my Wii U. When I sold my PS4. And I do regret that one a lot because I had holy crap, I thought it was gonna bounce back at me. I had a lot of cool games. But the problem with my PS4 was a lot of my games I had were they were free. Like I had to have I had to work from PS Plus. So a lot of the time it was like, oh yeah, I have all these games. It's really cool, really fun, but I really can't play any of them unless I pay for the subscription. And I got to a point where I really didn't play a crap ton like with people anymore online. So I was like, do I really like need this? And it just came a thought at one point. But I'm glad I kept it. Of course, I was sitting there like, oh crap, oh crap, dude. I don't know I don't know how to cancel out damage from falling. Oh, dude, that just sucked. 100%. No, I don't know, man. Just some stuff. PS4 was a big one. I know. I get questions a lot from like friends. They're like, "Do you ever regret selling your PS4?" And part of me was like, Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm like, "Oh, I do wish I could play Fallout 4 or have my old GTA 5 account." But oh my god, I thought, yeah, there is a cliff there. I didn't see it. Thanks. No, no. That's a freaking, oh, that's funny to me at least. I have this friend, like my best friend Brandon. His line that or like I know like it's not just his line, of course, but he says it to people a lot. At least when we used to work together. Um, if someone dropped something, it'd be like, "You dropped that," and his sister said it to me the other day because I saw her and I dropped something and she's like, "Hey, you dropped that," and I was like, I just looked at her and I was like, I'll destroy you. Don't steal my boyfriend's line. 'Cause I love to call him that, especially around his family because they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't mess with my boyfriend." And I haven't really seen him lately, sadly. But I was telling her that too, and I was like, I haven't really seen him. She's like, I know you haven't seen him. We've talked about it. And I'm like, let him know next time I see him, I'm biting him. And then he gives me a text later today. He's like, when we fighting? It's like, freaking right now, dude. I know where you live. I'll come over right now. If I don't stop dying off this cliff, I'm gonna lose my mind. I like that I have all threes. It's pretty dope, but I'm give it a freaking. I'm not even gonna jump. I'm just gonna freaking slowly take my time. Bull crap. Oh man. Oh man, Ice, how you been though? Good to see you. Oh god, keep going down. Okay, I can drop safely now. Get the stamina. Yeah, the cliff could be dangerous. I don't know why chat's not popping up on the freaking stream. It's supposed to. I'll have to fix that. Freaking, I have freaking someone messed with my computer the other day while I was up. I've been good. I've been busy. You know, living life. Living life's hard, of course, but you know, this I'm getting back to the dream, which is this. Especially now that I'm starting to stream and doing shorts. It's all coming together slowly. Starting to live at large. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to. You are too cool for chat. You are. You're literally dripped out, bro. You're literally you're ice, bro. You're way too cool. Straight facts. Okay, I finally made it. I finally freaking I did a thing. Okay, let's do it this way. Oh god, I saw the old man and I remember that like sometimes there's like a Lionel. I think that's when you play hardcore mode. There's a lot. You know what? I'm not gonna say if I'm not a wuss. I thought he was a Lionel though for a second. I was like, the Lionel's not even supposed to be in this area though. It's supposed to be somewhere completely different. I don't even care, dude. Oh, shut up. I don't care. I'm here for the freaking fruit and then the stamina mushrooms. The stamina mushrooms. Damn right. I have this human spirit to do whatever. Oh, God, I can't think of words. The indomitable human spirit, like literally though. All right, get rid of this one. Get one that's filled or better health. Let me get this Korok too. Do it all. Yeah, I know, but life's fun. Life's not bad. Life's busy, but I'm trying to make it even busier by getting back to the goals. Get rid of this. Yeah. Give me your crap, dude. Give me your crap, old man. Don't really want a pitchfork. All right. curious to me that the markers are coming off when I get to them. I feel like when I used to play this game originally, like first time when I went to one of the markers, it really didn't disappear. But it seems like it actually is finally, which I'm glad. I don't know, like I don't think they freaking updated the game or something past since I last played it, but still, yeah, YouTube grind is gonna go crazy for real, for real. Hoping goal now is well, on a regular basis, like there will be times where it doesn't happen, of course. Stream once a week, short once a week, and then 2 videos a week. So really just throwing 2 new things on top of the old schedule. Um, but I mean, and there would be times where like something happens and I can't stream if I'm out of town, or something pops up and I got plans or something happens. I'm hoping to do a lot of streaming. Oh, crap. Hoping to do a lot of streaming with Byron, so I have like a little like someone to play with, a little casting couch thing going on there. Um, he's kind of the new entry into the system. We had Ryan normally. Specific schedule. The goal, streaming wise, is Sundays. Sundays is kind of the day we want to do it. I'm doing it today because this Sunday I can't. I have a friend coming in town, so I won't be able to. And I'm free the next, like, today, and really just today. I was free yesterday, but I had some stuff I had to get done, like little minor things. I just ended up taking a little bit more time than I thought. I thought I have time tomorrow, but I was like, hey, I'm gonna do it today because I really do have a free schedule and I know nothing's popping up. But the goal is Sundays, probably about like 1 to 2 p.m. Central Time is really the goal, because me and Byron have a thing where we usually play on Sundays about one after he gets done with his stuff. He comes home on Sundays about 1. So we usually do a 1 to 2 kind of play games. We've done that for like a year now. And once I got back in this thing, I was like, hey, you wanna be like my streaming co-host? And he's like, dude, sure. Yeah, I'm glad. I hope you catch as many streams as you can, like 100%. Like, you are the OG MC OG, all of it. I don't care what the heck if I have this. No, so yeah, that's the goal, of course. There'll be times where he can't make it, and there'll be times where I just don't have him because he doesn't have a PC. That's why a lot of the streams will be from Switch, because he doesn't have a PC, so he can't do like PC streaming. But crap, throw it. Yeah, that was fun. Um, yeah, I think so. A lot of them will be. Oh, dude. I mean, I have some PC stuff lined up. Game wise, I do want to play. I do. I'm gonna play Bouncy Goat Game again. That was one that even though it induces all the rage inside of me, I know I should play again. I want to beat the game. I do. I don't think it will happen, but I do want to beat it. So, against my better judgment and will, I will be playing that one. I do, yeah, Mario Party would be awesome. Uh, Originally I did think about doing like I have to get people together. Bryce wants to do like a me and him thing, which I mean I'm down with too, especially Mario Party would be awesome. That'd be more like when Ryan comes to town. Uh, Naturally, which is gonna be a while because he is a busy boy. He's a little busy bee himself. I forget where this goes. I don't think I need it. Don't think I need this, do I? No, I don't. Yeah. Ryan does also want to do some streaming stuff with me. He also wants to just hop on, but that will be once he actually gets good enough internet to handle that kind of stuff. I don't know. Well, we'll try to work it out, of course. But I think yeah, one Sunday's kind of the goal. And I thought like something happens, I can't do it that week. If I can make it up, I might I'll put in like community tab like, oh hey this day maybe, or can't it won't happen at all this week, and then I'll throw something else on top, like instead of this I'll be like, oh here's a short to make up for it, or here's this, something like that. Don't want to. I just thought about this. I picked the route. I did a different route than I usually do when I play this game. When I go into shrines, I picked this route because I was sitting there like, that way I can get to the tower faster, or the Temple of Time faster. And I was like, wait, I can teleport. Why did I do this? It would have been way easier to just teleport. Whatever. You live, you learn. Yeah, I'm trying to get more involved community tab wise and just community wise. That's kind of the goal everywhere. So, yeah, man. I'll get to a point where everything's where I want it to be, of course. But yeah, I think when I can't stream it all in a week, I'll post another short probably, or figure something out. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think it should be a good time to get more involved community wise. Uh, Post more interactions, more of a scope in general. It's better overall. That's what we're going for. You know. But I'm glad. I know like I have lined up Bouncy Go game, which I played once. I hated it. It just Deuce's Rage because it's just you can only control it with a mouse or one joystick on a controller. I have Chair Simulator. That that will be played. I don't know. I have a couple like games that are like they're called one arm games, like one arm cook, one arm uh bank robber, or something like that. I think that's one arm vault thief. Damn near creamed. That's my favorite thing right there. Thank you so much. Damn near cream. When I first played this, I climbed up this wall because I didn't know there was a staircase or a ladder here. I remember being so annoyed because I kept having to like take breaks. Uh, yeah, no, we were psyched about it too. We talked about it for a while. Um, yeah, you know some 1M games I can play? Sign me up, brother. Ooh, no, I want stamina. I always do stamina. Yes. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think it should just be great. Thank God I'm not the only one that tried to climb the building. Um, but yeah, no, I think it should be good. Yeah, we announced it, and then like I really like. Oh, here we go. A cutscene. Once me and Bryce talked about it before we even announced it, like I was talking to Bryce and I talked to Ryan about it too. I was like, "Hey, this is what we're thinking," and then taking a drink. Uh, Bryce was super into it. And Ryan, he gave me a lot of like a little advice. Uh, and I had a friend that's like she's like super into like she doesn't do social media, or like she doesn't like post on social media. She just like randomly, but they're not like she's not trying to get big or people to actually see her stuff. She just does it because she wants her friends to see it. Oh, stop! But she was giving me a lot of advice too. She was like, if you really want to do this thing, you're gonna need to do it. And I was like, yeah. And she's awesome. She fully supports my dream of doing this. She's like, yeah. And Ryan has a couple friends that are like, hey, let us know when you're doing this crab, and we'll help try to promote it. Because Ryan was telling me, and my friend, they were both telling me like, you really gotta, if you really want to do this, you gotta make a TikTok for it. And I was like, you're right. Which that we haven't done that yet. We're waiting to like pump out some stuff. Then we'll make a TikTok and I'll put a link on the channel. But oh, come on, is it not nighttime? I like the scene when it's nighttime. I think it automatically becomes nighttime. Thinking about it. I didn't turn down the volume. So this might be like super loud. I just realized that. Um, but yeah, no, I think yeah. So that will come soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go balls deep. That's the goal. Mm-mm. No, metaphorically. No, we're going. I'm going metaphorically, physically, mentally, socially, politically. We're going full. We're dipping it in. We're dipping the balls. I'm gonna make like a thing of. I'm gonna put a Sprite in the fridge for 4 days. Put in a cup to dump my balls in it. That's for 50. That's for 100K subs. I'm gonna dunk my balls in ice cold Sprite. I hope I hope we hit 10K, but I hope when that happens, no one knows of this clip because that would kind of suck for me. I mean, I couldn't really post it, but there could definitely be like just like a video with just that lower part cut out, me dunking my balls in Sprite, you know, because why not? Hmm. You're gonna get 100K alt account. Freaking, I'm not. You're not gonna hear me complain. Do it, and I will. You do that, and I will put my balls on camera and dunk it in Sprite. I'll make an OnlyFans that's free, or I'll just post it on Twitter or X, whatever it is, because you can post anything on there. Just boom, just dunking my ball. That would be. Oh god, that'd be a terrible idea. I'd be down for it, but I feel like that just. Oh, there's these things. They're called ball koozies. They're literally like jacuzzis for your nuts. And I was talking to this girl once, and I mentioned that, and she's like, "Would you want one of those?" I was like, "I've thought about buying them, but they're like $120, and you can't return it. You can't which I mean, I understand. Like, I don't want a used jacuzzi with someone's balls in it. Oh god. So I mean, yeah. But I told her I was like, no, the only thing I need to simulate is have someone put Sprite in their mouth and gargle, and I'll dip my balls in it. Then I'll know if I like it or not. You're gonna need a Couch Bros of like account of Couch Bros of like Couch Bros do something or I don't know. I do. You want to yawn? You want to use ball koozie? You're a dangerous man to say the least. That is that is something, my man. I don't think I. I mean, I don't know. This sounds weird. This could sound really weird. I would be 100% down. Oh, OF, OnlyFans, yeah. No, I gotcha, I gotcha. I just thought I didn't see it because it wasn't capitalized. If it was capitalized, I probably would have known OnlyFans. But this sounds really weird. I would be fine with trying out someone's ball koozie of someone I know. Like if I had like a friend that had a ball koozie, I'd be like, dude, can I try it? Like that wouldn't bother me at all, which is weird. But like that just seems weird to me. Like why would I do that? But I would, 100%, 100%. Like if I go over to like I go to Bryce's house and he has a ball koozie, be like, hey, can I use your ball koozie real quick? Maybe I should be maybe that's what I'll get Bryce for Christmas next year. I'll spend $120 and get him a ball koozie. Oh god. Clipped and posted. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Send that clip to your job. Send that clip to my job and that clip got sent to my job and then I started getting subs. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, this is a weird work environment. I'm into it. This is a weird work environment. Oh my god. I know. I don't know. I'd be kind of down. Weirdly, I would be fine with someone dunking their having let me dunk their balls in their Valkuzi. I'd sit there and be like, yeah, I'm fine with that. Someone just joined, and that's probably the first thing they heard, which is terrible. Just be like, oh yeah, I want to dunk my balls in a ball koozie of someone that's not me. My boss might share a ball koozie with me. If my boss had a ball koozie, not gonna lie, I'd probably never quit. I'd be like, that's probably the dopest thing I've ever seen or heard of. That, to be honest, yeah, I'd be down. I'd be down to share a ball koozie with my boss. My boss offered me drinks today. Like we were just chilling. He's like, you wanna drink in my mini fridge? I was like, your mini fridge? He's like, yeah, just step in my office. Come get a drink. And I was like, dude, it's like noon. Of course I want a drink. I didn't even know what the drink was. He was just, like, I think he was offering me like a Red Bull, which I didn't know at the time. And I was like, this guy's lit. This guy's hype. But no, no, not at all. Uh, we all secretly want to borrow a ball koozie, even chicks. Facts though. Girls are interested in that stuff because girls hear that stuff like ball koozie. What the hell's a ball koozie? And you explain it to them, and they're like, "That's weird," but they're like, "But I would try it." I'm like, "Of course you would. Who wouldn't?" Like, if you say you don't want to try a ball koozie, you're lying. Like 100%. There's not a dude, woman, they, then anyone. Like, not there's not a human being. Even animals would probably be like, "Yeah, I'm down." I bet if I get one, there'll be a deer outside my house, and you'd be like, "Hey, is it free right now?" Like, you don't have to wash it out or anything, bro. Just let me dunk it in real quick. No, no. I never think I'd own a real jacuzzi. Like, I know people that own them. I don't think I'd ever own a real one. I feel like that'd just be. I heard like crappy, like really crappy maintenance to them. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. I just wish they weren't $120. Another thing, Manscaped. I don't know if you know about Manscaped. I feel like all dudes know about Manscaped and chicks too, because their commercials are everywhere. I'd be down to buy a Manscaped, but yet again, I don't want to spend the freaking like $150 when they're like, oh, but you get the deal on this care package. It's like underwear and this fake newspaper that you can shave your balls on. It's like, wow. I did not check settings. Let me check settings real quick because I need to make sure this isn't like super loud. Is there even a volume thing? I had no idea. Okay. Oh, I just thought of that. I hate people that do inverted. I don't get people that do inverted controls. I don't hate them, but I don't get people that invert their controls. I have a friend when they play, always inverted. Yeah, I'd use the knockoff crap too. Knockoff crap, but there's no knockoff ball koozie. Volume's fine. Thanks. Um, there's no knockoff ball koozie. Maybe there is. Maybe I just haven't gone to the right Chinese website. Like I haven't gone to www.dunkmyballs.in hotwater.com or something. But you know, I'm trying to get one. Even a crappy Chinese knockoff, I'm down with it. Yeah, like 100%. Dip them, swirl them around. There's weird. I feel like that's not even the weirdest thing I've seen online though. Like I'm thinking like, what's something that's like super crazy that you can buy online? Like especially on Amazon. Amazon's got some weird stuff. Like if you really want to get into it, Amazon be freaky. Amazon be that girl that you don't talk to a lot, but once you do, you're like, oh damn, it's got freaky deaky. Oh no. I don't buy stuff from Amazon though. Like I really don't, unless it's like Christmas time or Black Friday or like Cyber Monday or Prime Day, of course. Like other than that, I really don't buy crap from Amazon. I don't know. It's not like I don't really buy stuff. I don't sit there like, you know what I need right now? I need a freaking Go on Amazon and buy a back scratcher. There's also a spatula that jerks me off. Like now, I mean, is there a necessity for it? Absolutely. But how often will I use it? Probably every day. But I don't think it's just it's definitely not a conversational piece I want to have. Like, oh, what's that you're using to flip your burgers? Like, oh, this is my back scratcher hand job machine. Ah, yes, the one everyone has. No, I have some conversational pieces. Get screwed. It was actually a decent amount. I got literally like bullcrap for it too. Bryce gave me a conversation piece. Because me and Bryce do every year we alternate between somebody getting someone a goof like a joke gift and someone getting a serious gift. Like 2 years ago, it was Bryce's year to get me a joke gift, and he got me it's called Macho Man. And Macho Man, he basically like like those wind up cars where you wind them up, and then they freaking I know where that one is. There's two up there. You wind it up and like they take off. They just drive around. Well, Macho Man, when you wind him up, jerks off his dick. And since the day I had got it, I have never taken it off the key rack that's right next to my front door. So when you walk in my front door, if you look just to your right, you see a fucking plastic man with just this jacked dude with a six pack that if you wind him up, just cranks his hog. And the crazy thing that Bryce told me about is he's not like he comes in a set like he's an action figure set. I think there's like 6 of them, and Macho Man's the only one he got me. He's like, there's like a set of 6. There's like Macho Man, Heavy Man, Dandy Man. I don't know their names. We haven't talked about in a while, but yeah, they come in like a box set. Like you can get a crap ton of them. I was like, first of all, why didn't you get me all of them? Like if you're gonna give me one, let me collect them. But like that's me. I was like, why? Like who's sitting there like, you know what I really need? Like what would really tie my living room or my living room or my kitchen together is like just a plastic dude that's just absolutely going to town on himself. Like if like I could do that, I could do that in someone's living room if they pay me enough. Like come on, terrible. I will literally. I need like I don't know why he didn't give me all of them. I would have been fine with that. Respect for the Rainbow Six Siege thing, by the way. I'm all for it. They do be making some skins on these games that are just a little too bad, a little too much. No, no. There's some of like the girls, like I get like uh some of like the skins or some of like just the video game girls, like why they are classified as so bad and they're like so like everyone wants them. But there's some I don't get. I'm trying to think of like what I don't get. Like I definitely get Laura Croft. I 100% same here. Like sign me up. And like I'm trying to think of like ones I don't get. Like I remember like when Fortnite came out when they used to have like the absolute dumpers on those people. Like I remember that being like a huge thing. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, these Fortnite women." I'm like, "Bro, calm down." Like I love cartoon shit. That's just the next guy, but there comes to a point where I'm not sitting there like, I don't know. Like they ain't that bad. Actually, yeah, you have the blue one here. Oh, I forgot they do all of it. Yeah, run away like a little freaking wuss. Boop, boop. Yeah, I know. Yeah. In fact, old Lara Croft could get it. New Lara Croft, nah, not about it. She ain't got the same features. Yeah, I'm also $5 is $5. Okay, I know some people are like $20 is $20. I'm not a hard bargain. Like, I don't need all this extra cash. I don't $20 in my pocket. I'm getting mugged. You kidding me? walk around with some serious gashish in my pocket. Get rid of this crap. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones. I know like a lot of the what's the freaking I don't remember the game crap. Uh, Overwatch 1. Just normal Overwatch. I know like that was big. Like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, I never played Overwatch. I don't think I've really even seen. I think I've only met like or seen like pictures of like maybe two of the characters in that game. But I mean, I wasn't sitting there like oh mama, coming at me like that. Like freaking no. I was oh god no. Like yeah, I get it, but also no. At some point I'm sitting there like even me, I'm like, too bad, but I ain't freaking like gonna lose my mind over her. Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I think, yeah, I agree. Overwatch. I think Overwatch itself, like as a game, was just overhyped. I knew a lot of people that like way too into Overwatch, and I was like, it's like like if you want to play that game, but I think I didn't really play it, so I can't like give it like an honest review. Oh my God, dang it! Take $5. Yeah, no, I will agree that definitely overhyped. Get screwed, get screwed, get screwed. What other games? I get freaking what's her name from not Street Fighter. Is it Street? No, Mortal Kombat. No, was it? No, Street Fighter. Yeah, Team Fortress 2 did some. Yeah, yeah, no, agreed. Dude, I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in forever. That game, that game, is something else. I don't think I'll ever probably. I don't think I'll ever get into Team Fortress 2 like I did when I was younger. I remember like it being like crazy for absolutely no freaking reason. I mean, I got it. I understood it. I'm not like that sounds terrible the way I said it. Yeah, yeah, Jin Lee. Yeah, I understood. I 100% understand that one. I 100% understand Chung Lee. Yes, like not even a question. Sign me up every day, twice on Sundays. Like, don't even test me with that. Okay, I need some fireflies because I know there's a mission later. Even though there is a bunch of fireflies where the mission is, I'm just gonna snag them up now. Yeah, my stepdad was huge into TF2. Huge. He's the one that actually got me into it originally. And that's why I understood the hype because I was like, oh, this game's got a lot. Like it wasn't this game wasn't like, oh, he's got like one or two things. Like no, it had all the stuffs. I don't I think I played TF2 in a couple of years. I think me and Bryce played it a couple times. I would rather play 100 hours on Titanfall 2. Oh wait, TF2. I was thinking Titanfall 2. Jesus. Than parent a baby. Yeah, no, to be honest, respect. No, just kidding. Titanfall, though. Titanfall, I could easily get 100k hours in Titanfall. That game is just the best. Hot, like, oh, I wish. I don't think they ever will, sadly, but I really wish they would make Titanfall 3 and do it right. Do it like not like sometimes they'll be like, oh, we're finally making a new Titanfall, and I just really hope if they do or when they do, if mostly because I don't know if they ever will. Um, I really just want to freaking play that game. In Titanfall 3, I want them to do Titanfall justice. Like the amount of stuff you can do in that game is so much fun. And like to be honest, for me personally, They could keep almost everything the exact same from Titanfall 2 and just give me like I feel like they could keep everything from Titanfall 2, but add maybe like two new characters and like and just like all new maps. Like keep the old maps. Make it like just like one giant DLC basically, but like definitely change some stuff. Don't make it like one giant DLC, of course. Oh crap. Oh, it is what it is. Like I would like oh I'd be 100% down if they would make it like make a bunch of new maps, a good amount of new characters, new guns. Like make a bunch of new stuff, but keep the old stuff in there too. And I feel like if they did that, like I'd 100% buy it. I'd 100% buy it. Feel like for real, like Overwatch 2, but done right. Literally, yes. I remember hearing about this. I knew so many people that were so like butt hurt over Titanfall or over Overwatch 2, which I don't know. I know it's free now. I don't know if it was free when it launched. I know it's free now, and I laughed pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, 'Cause I never played Overwatch. I mean, I knew people loved it, but just yeah, I never got into it, so I didn't have like any really real feelings for it. I had a friend that was super like hardcore, would die for Overwatch. Like it was his game. Then when 2 came out, he was so hyped. He spent so much money too. Spent so much money the day it came out. He bought everything. He bought everything for it, and then he immediately regretted it. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, I don't. I know. I've seen people. I know. I think I've seen like one or two people play Overwatch. I think I saw like one or two videos on it. Just didn't captivate me. Did not captivate me like I thought it would. So I never really tried too hard to keep it up. Never said they were like, I really gotta get into this. No, I feel though like Titanfall 3 they add I'm trying to think like all new maps of course like you gotta have like or make like just a really good uh freaking DLC for Titanfall 2. I'd also be down for that. They don't have to add like if they wanted to throw in a DLC for Titanfall 2 that was just like a bunch of new maps. I'd be down. My problem is too though is like I know like Titanfall 2 doesn't have like a huge base anymore like it used to have. And it still has like a good amount of players that play online pretty frequently. But I know like it's just not like as big as when it came out. And because of that, I'm scared like if they made a DLC that like it just wouldn't not enough people would buy it, right? If I was to play those maps, I'd keep playing against the same people, which could be a good thing, of course. Like if you it could be like, oh, these people suck, then hey, I'm gonna keep winning and keep winning. But it's like I also want a challenge. That's also where I make all those freaking like joke classes where I'm like, oh, I forgot the name of the map. The one that has like a giant tower in the middle of it that everyone wants to climb to the top. Like I have that joke one where I have a sniper. Um, I had a sniper and like the two shields. So I would just like constantly using shields. Same. I also had bots that did that stuff. I don't know. I love Titanfall. I love Titan. I remember playing Titanfall the weekend that Titanfall like the what is it? The beta came out was the same weekend that Battlefield. I think it was Battlefield. I forget what Battlefield it was. I think it was just Battlefield 1 or something or Battlefield 3. I have no idea which one it was. The one in the desert. they came out at the exact same time, like the betas did, the same weekend. And I remember having friends that were like, "Oh, I really want to play this Battlefield beta," and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll play it with you. It's free." I was like, "Of course I'll play it." Um, but I was telling them, I was like, "Hell, there's also this beta for this game called Titanfall 2." And they were like, "Oh, we could try it." I was like, "Yeah, why not? Like, it's a free thing to play for a weekend." And immediately fell in love with it. Immediately, I was like, "Oh no, this is the game for me." Like, I played Battlefield. I played, or it was Battle. Not, yeah, it was Battlefield. I was supposed to say Battlefront. It was Battlefield. God, I hate this thing. I'm glad I skipped a lot of it. Oh, I want that. Around that. Okay, good. There's this, like, I remember playing Battlefield, and I was like, this is just not it. Like, Titanfall 2, that's where it. And then my friends that weekend, like, we didn't we went our separate ways that weekend, which we always played together too. It was always like, oh, we're a group, we stick together. No, I was all about it. They were all about Battlefield, and they were like, oh, we're gonna buy Battlefield. I was like, go ahead. Not me, man. Mm-mm, not happening. I'm Titanfall 2. I'm Titanfall 2 all the way. And I that's I said what I did. Like, I played it once it came out. I bought it. I was like, yeah, you're not. No, yeah, this is no other crap for me, dude. So good. I don't know why I did that when I could just do this, and that's why I did that right there. That's exactly why. Yeah, dude, it was something else. Dang, it was something that would work. Yeah, I don't think there will be the game kind of like Titanfall 2, mostly because games now just also suck. Like, they don't complete a game. They just put out what they have because they're like, yeah, we'll make the money and we'll fix it later. I'm like, that's literally the worst problem. That's the biggest problem when it comes to gaming. Is that exact, like, motivation? It's like, oh, they'll buy it. They'll tell us what's wrong with it. And I was like, no, that's not how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to put out what you think's wrong with it, do it right, then fix what everyone else says is wrong. Because then you have less crap to fix, and everyone's angry. But of course, it's not how it works. I need to get back on Titanfall. I might do a Titanfall 2 stream, to be honest. That actually sounds super fun. There is nothing fresh anymore. Same thing with, like, movies. Movies, like everything lately, it's just nothing. No fresh video games. No fresh uh movies. I am excited. It comes out this month. I need to look in the exact date. I don't know when it comes out. I saw a newsletter about it today. Um, Pow World. It was the game that got it in trouble for making all their monster skins Pokemon, and you would, like, shoot Pokemon. I'm actually hyped about that because it's kind of like Breath of the Wild and, like, Pokemon and, like, Arc. I think, like, Arc combined, or Rust, or whichever one you're familiar with. Oh, the new Godzilla movie. I haven't seen it. I've heard good things. I have not seen the new Godzilla movie. I mean, I've heard, like, a lot of crap because I know they were under budget for the movie, but then, like, they made so much money on it, and I was like, good for them. Like, oh, hello. Oh, okay, yeah, I got in trouble. Bull crap. But yeah, no, I got yeah, I might a lawsuit the video game. Literally though. Um, the heck is that? Oh, it's Malice. Um, no, yeah, I think I'm excited for that game. That was a game that I told Ryan was super excited about. We saw it, like, oh god, we saw that a trailer for that game like 2 years ago, and we oh no, shut up. I know I didn't hit the slime. I think we saw the game. I remember when we saw the game, actually, because it was right after my cousin's wedding. There's this. We tried to do a live stream. It was called Cabin Bros because we were in a cabin. Uh, but the internet was so weak that we couldn't play anything that was online. Like, I think the stream lasted like 4 minutes because the internet just completely gave out once we started. It was crazy. Like, we tried everything we could, but it just did not work. Um, God, let's go. I'm just finding all these. I'm getting all the shrines. Um, let's see, one north. This is way easier in my opinion. Oops. What are we looking at? We can go blue, red, then pink. I think that's good. Yeah, I think I remember that. It was so fun. But the next morning we woke up, and Byron was there too. It was actually like a really cool thing. We all three of us did, and that. Actually, no, Cabin Rose was a different time. This was, I think, around Christmas time, like two Christmases ago. I believe. No, it wasn't. It was not. It had to be after the wedding. Yeah, it was after the wedding. We woke up the next morning and we were just like, "Hey, what new games are going to be coming out next year or this year?" And we saw Pal World, and we were like, "Holy crap!" When we saw them shooting Pokemon, like we saw that, we were like, "That's funny. What is this game?" Saw it, and it's been on our radar ever since. We've talked about it. We talk about it at least once a we talked about it at least once a month. We talk about it a whole lot more now because it's about to come out. Like all this crap, and we're so excited. And I told Ryan he wants to play it, but he's like, I don't have the internet to play with you because I've told him, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about actually just streaming this game because it's a game where you really can't make a unless you like a funny moments or a channel that strictly does like that game. You really can't do what me and Bryce do because there's not like a whole lot of activity that's gonna go on 24/7 because there's a lot of building and stuff that from the looks of it at least. From the looks of it. It looks kind of like if Breath of the Wild like Monster Hunter were combined. And so I'm like plus kind of like Rust too from the looks of like the ads. And because of that we're like, oh, we probably won't be able to play it, but stream would work. But yeah, no, I am gonna start. I think because you will cream, I'll do a Titanfall 2 stream. Maybe next week. I might. I mean, frick. I think in. I think there's a in like 2 weeks. There's like a 4-day period where I have like almost nothing going on for the 4 days in a row. So I just might like multi-stream that day, that week. I might do like a Titanfall 2 stream. I'll do freaking nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Come on. Do a Titanfall 2 stream. I might do Breath of the Wild and I don't know, like maybe a chair simulator or something, just like a whoop. But I say, bro, you better fall. Just do something crazy like that, something fun. That sounds good to me, to be honest. I don't think I need to bring this, but I'm gonna bring it anyways because I'm cool like that. And I'm so used to playing Tears of the Kingdom because I'm sitting there like, why can't I just like rotate this thing? Like, because that's not how this freaking thing works. Yeah, but that's right. That Glad I brought this over. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. I think. I mean, that sounds good to me. Do like a multi-stream kind of thing. Or like Titanfall 2 would definitely have to get back into it. I know the guns I use. I know my character. I know like all my stuff pretty well still. Like it's been implanted in my memory because I've used the same, almost the exact same class from when I originally started the game. Because when I originally played it, I found the gun I loved, which was the car. I love the car. Always have. Oh, that's freaking yeah. I use the grapple because grapple's fun. I feel like Spider-Man. You took a metal shop class this semester, and the teacher was your ex's dad. That's great. That's wild, dude. What in the world? That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it right there. Did the dad like you? Like, was the dad like when he saw you? Was he like, oh crap, or was he like, hell yeah? Because I've had some girlfriends after we broke up. Like their parents love me so much that they wanted to keep talking to me. What's up? Person in the water? I actually don't remember ever seeing this person. Hey, you're Hylian, aren't you? Shoot, I might not even go talk to Impa. I might just go freaking. Nah, I don't want the memories. Because I really want the. I don't really use the tunic. I don't really care. I don't really care for it. I like the knight's armor. That's my favorite armor. I like the knight's armor. I like and with the hoodie from the Hylian outfit. And that's like my thing because I feel like I'm like the mystery, uh, like the gilded knight or something. But no, like let me know, like if the dad, like let me know how the dad felt about it. Because I mean, I've had a girlfriend once where her parents love. I feel like her parents love me more than they loved her daughter. Let's see. I made us chill because I was just sexy. Same like that. But the first few days he kept staring me down. Yeah, I get that. I don't think I'm trying to think if I ever had like I've had some weird. No, oh, that's what it. Um, God, when was it? I think it was like seventh grade. There was. That's I marked right. Yeah, there. I had my bus driver. I think when I was in seventh grade, I think she was my bus driver. Her daughter has had the biggest crush in the world on me, and it was crazy because like she told me that like 2 days after I saw her daughter. So like apparently we she was a grade below me, but like I guess we grew up together, which I like when I was little, like a lot of that like meeting friends and stuff at like school and elementary, all that stuff slipped my mind. Unless you were like very impactful to me, or like I saw you every day, that stuff kind of slipped my mind. But yeah, I remember the day it was like my mom worked out at the elementary school where I went to, and they had some event, so I went, I helped out with the event, and then I did a couple of weird like just fun things around the school because I had a friend whose mom also worked there. So we were both there. We walked around. We played some of the events. We had a couple. Our moms gave us money so we could also like, because my mom was already like, oh, we're already planned on giving some money, but we'll let you take the money, and that way the school still gets the money, but you can have some fun while you do all this stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, awesome, thank you. And I remember she eventually she found us without like we weren't. She didn't know we were there. I didn't know she was there. I didn't even know who she was. But we like hung out, and then like the next day at school, like after when I got on the bus, like 'cause I didn't only took the afternoon bus. Uh, so I took the afternoon bus, and she stopped me. uh, I think it was when I was getting on the bus because she was super cool. She liked me a lot. She was like I could do whatever I wanted, and I got away with it. I didn't do anything bad, but she was always like she always loved me. But she like told me she's like, oh yeah, I just wanted to let you know like my daughter has like the biggest thing for you, and I was like, didn't know who her daughter was either. I was like, oh, cool. And then I thought to myself, I was like, who's your daughter? And then she told me who it was. I was like, oh crap, really? I was like, oh, and she was super cool, but like, I was in seventh grade, so she was in sixth, so I never saw her. Then eighth grade rolled around. I saw her a little bit, and then I saw her a little bit in high school. But like, I never talked to her after that one day we hung out. Apparently, like she talked about me a couple times. Like there was a couple friends she told about me. What the heck? Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, no, you need a Hylian. I gave her the worst breakup line of her life. Oh, dude, tell me the worst breakup line right now. I have one also. Was she bad? She was very pretty. I don't really remember what she looked like anymore, but I remember like in eighth grade and in high school being like, oh wow, she's really pretty. Uh, and like, there was parts of me that thought about asking her out, but I just never did. I think she moved after she was a freshman at my high school. Then she moved the summer after freshman year for her. So after sophomore year for me, she moved. So I was like, I never saw her after that. And I was like, oh, oh crap. Yeah, tell me your breakup line. Tell me your breakup. I will tell you mine too. I have a. I feel like such a dick nowadays for saying this to her. So it's actually when I was a sophomore. And this is gonna be just make me sound like a terrible person. Um, I had this girlfriend, and I really liked her. Oh, let's see. Well, it started when she came out to me as a furry. Oh my god, I have an ex girlfriend that's a furry and a cosplayer. Um, I'm liking where the story's going. You've got me intrigued, definitely. So when I was a sophomore, I had this girlfriend, and we actually would have been a really good couple. But like we got kind of like forced into our relationship a little too quickly, and that's what kind of ruined the relationship. Like not like we should have waited before, like we should have like not like we rushed into the relationship necessarily, but it was more like I wanted to wait to date her until I had a car. And so what happened was I like, but my friends and everyone that was around us was kept talking about it. So we ended up dating. But the thing was, is like I played basketball, so I was at basketball, school, and we only had, I don't think we had a single class together either, to be honest. I think we just reconnected because I had her on Snapchat from she moved away after sixth grade and came back in high school, and I had her on I think Snapchat or Instagram or something. And dang, I was hoping I was gonna make this, but I guess not. Um, but I replied like, "Oh, you're coming back to our high school," and she's like, "Yeah." And then we started dating, but like we never saw each other. And then like I told my friends I was gonna break up with her because I was like, we don't see each other, we don't talk, we don't like we talk on the phone every night, but then we talk so late. I wake up and I sleep through all my classes, which I didn't have a problem with. I had good grades, but I just got in trouble a lot because I was sleeping. And knowing my mom was a teacher and everyone knew her because she was teacher of the year a couple years in a row. So like word got to her very fast. And then like I guess like I forgot why I did this, to be honest. In front of all her friends, um, in front of all her friends, I used the pickup line. I'm trying to remember the exact words. What it was. It was oh, why did I do that? Do you believe? I forgot what was it. It was like, do you believe in? I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. It was like, do you believe in happiness or something? Or it was like, oh God, what was it? It was. I know it was something like I know I was like, I know you've had 6 months of pleasure, but this has been like 6 months of hell for me, or something like along that line. I can't remember the exact. It was definitely worse than that. But it was terrible because it was in front of all her friends, like at lunch, and like all of my friends were walking behind me, like cheering me on, like oh you got her and crap like that. And it was just like terrible. I felt like such a dick. And we almost got back together. Like months later, but we never ended up doing it because she wanted me to like prove myself to her, which I was down for. Like, I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. She wanted me to prove myself to her. Okay. Um. Okay. I thought it was gonna only go part of the way, so I'm screwed. Um. Oh, I knew it. But like she wanted me to prove myself on Valentine's Day for her, but Valentine's Day is my mom's birthday. So I was like, well, it's not my mom's birthday, but that's when we celebrate my mom's birthday. Every year, just because it's none of us had any relationships going on. We're like, hey, none of us have anything to do, and then we started when we were kids. Uh, and then we just kept it going on, and so we do it every year now. We still do it. It's like a tradition now in our family that every year is every Valentine's Day is just mom's birthday. Like it's like and I literally we tell like I've had relationships. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, what should we do Valentine's Day? I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but why did I come all the way over here to wait? I just realized that. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm celebrating mom's birthday. They're like, oh, Valentine's Day's her birthday. I was like, I just tell it, yeah. I'm like, yeah, totally, 100%. Because I'm like, Nah, but it's just tradition. Um, but I don't know. Yeah, cheering for me was a dick thing to do. And like a year later, it came back to bite me in the ass. I had like a class with a bunch of friends. Like they were new friends to me too. Like I really didn't know them to this year. And then like all of them, one of those girls I was talking to was friends with her, and we were talking, and then she came over and talked to us, and she was cool, and she was like, "Weren't you the guy that broke her heart with that really awful pickup line?" And then like everyone was like, "Oh my god, why would you do that?" And like everyone like it became a bad thing. But yeah, that's my little story there. I might tell it on an episode if I can actually remember what I said. Which terrible was I didn't like make up the pickup line. I found it online. Like I brainstormed a bunch of terrible pickup lines to my friends, like in the locker room, and then we all chose a pickup line for me to tell her, and that is how we. Then we all chose one, and then they all followed me and watched it happen, and it's like it was just. I feel so bad because I was like, that's some traumatizing shit for her. Like, I don't think she got into a relationship until like after high school. Probably because of me, right there. I feel like such a dick. I never went to that red one. Huh. Like there's another one over here. Some. Yep, there's gonna be one right there. I like I was just exploring, not even doing the story, which is fine with me. But yeah, no, yeah, no, I was definitely not the smoothest thing I've ever done in my life. But you know, what's life without a couple heartbreaks? You know? Ooh, give me that pass. What about tell me, what you got? What you got furry? That's just wild to me. That's wild because I had a girlfriend did something pretty similar. Damn, like respect. We great man, a great minds think alike. Because definitely great. Yeah, I had an ex girlfriend that was a furry. She cosplays anime. And she is a furry. She's a what is it? No, she's more than that. She's a I can't remember exactly. What's up, Astro Lord? What's going on? So for some kind, her dad had brain. Oh, bro, no, dude. Oh my god, immediately way too much. Okay, so for some context, her dad had brain cancer at this time, which I had no. Okay, you didn't know about that. Okay, I should have read the whole thing. Ooh, oh my god. Okay, what is this breakup line? I am terrified. Much right now, man. Well, thanks for joining the stream, bro. Hope you're having some fun. We're telling some bad breakup stories right now, or bad breakup lines, not pickup line, breakup lines. I guess that's what it's called. Oh my god, mine was in front of all my friends and her friends, and I said some joke line that was terrible. That hurt her. Or that was just a dick move to do. All right, I am. All right, so you've got me intrigued with this. Oh, dude, I'm in anticipation for this freaking. You hit me with the most out of like pocket context, like, oh, her dad had brain cancer, which I didn't know about. I'm glad you didn't know about it. Like it makes me. Oh my dude, really makes me a little bit more hopeful for you. Oh my god. Okay, so she was being crazy attached to me. Okay, like almost stalker like. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a red flag. She would come visit my friends and I at work to make sure I wasn't talking to any other girls or anything. Okay, got it. A little crazy. Yeah, I know. I know girls like that. God, dude, you are. Oh, bro. My heart, like, I'm getting, I don't like butterflies. When you get like nervous, oh, let's go, made it. When you get like butterflies or like nervous, like right before something big happens, like that's how I feel right now. Like I'm at like full suspense. Like, oh crap, you literally like if you were a TV show and you cut off right here, bro, I'd be pissed. I'd be waiting all week. So she was being weird, like meowing to me and shit, and text me every hour. until like 4 a.m. Oh God, no, 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 dude. If you don't do it, don't text me after like midnight unless it's an emergency. Like, not doing it. Oh God, bro, you are the amount of suspense you're throwing at me is bad. Astrolord, you got anything add, man? Like, oh God, this is dude, I'm shaking in my booties right now. I actually want that boomerang. Let's go, bro. That was too much damage. So she was being weird. Oh, that's the same thing I did earlier. Okay, nothing right now. Oh God, at least you're not stressing me out. This is actually like my body's sitting here like, oh, I don't know if you can take this. Oh God, give me that. Thank you. Oh, dude, type faster, ice, bro. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm literally shaking my. Oh, I should probably stop it. It gets interference in the microphone if I shake my leg too much. Like I'm shaking my leg because I'm sitting like, oh my God. I'm trying to think. Oh God, here it is. Oh God, here. Oh, I should probably pay attention to the game too. Oh no, wrong thing. Oh God. Oh, say she had a math class with me, which was our last period, and so I had to break up with her that day. So I approached her right after class when everyone was still there. Which is probably a bad idea. Okay, yeah, absolutely bad idea. I mean, I'm glad you did it after class and not like before class, because that would have been a way more dickish move. If you were like right before class, like, hey, I want to break up, and then like walk, especially if you're like your seats were far away, and that like, because that would just ruin the whole like class and like not just the day, but that class would just be so hard on them. You're good. Don't apologize, dude. Don't apologize. I'm at the spins, but holy crap, dude. No, I don't think of any other bad breakups I had besides this one. That was definitely my worst. Yo, it's absolutely a bad idea when everyone's there. 100%. Definitely not like backing them up on that sense. Uh, so tell her something like, I feel like you're being a cancer that won't stop clinging to me. And the class goes silent and she starts crying on the spot. And I fucking freeze. I would freeze too. I think anytime made a girl cry or had a girl cry in front of me, like my first thing is I freeze. Like it's definitely not like, oh, let me comfort her. Like that it takes a second to click. Then I'm like, oh crap, what I do? What's wrong? But yeah, no, I would have froze also. I think it's jeez. Bro, knowing that the dad had brain cancer, that's just like I'm losing it right now. I explained it to me afterwards, and I felt really bad. I mean, I'm glad you felt bad. I'm glad you had some empathy. Like you weren't just like, huh, sucks. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't necessarily say like, you like it's your fault. I mean, like, you put me in a really tough position here, to be honest, because I can't say it's your fault, but I also can't say you're in the right. I didn't realize people were still in class. Yeah, no, I get that. Every time I've like had a breakup, like that's literally the only thing on my mind. Doesn't matter what's going on in like my actual life, like in that moment, like that was nowhere. I gotta go. You have a good night too, Astro Lord. You hope you have a great day tomorrow. Oh no, I think yeah, no, yeah, no. I'm like not saying you were in the right, but like I know like because you didn't know, so I can't just sit there and be like, oh, sucks. Like no, of course not. But dude, bro, it's just one definitely. I mean, definitely a crude joke, but like I would have made a joke so similar. I hope I didn't scare off Astrolord by saying you weren't in the wrong. I hope like he wasn't like, oh, what a dick thing to do. I feel kind of bad now. I wasn't ready, but okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad he's cancer free. That is definitely a happy ending to this. Yeah, I bet there was probably some looks from him because of that comment, because he definitely told him, and she was like, "Oh my god, what a dick." Which I mean, I like, yeah, can't. Oh crap, I feel like that's way too much. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it's not supposed to be in the red. But, dude, that's fucking. That's wild. That's wild. I think I never made a joke about. Oh, here's actually I have another breakup story, really bad. Um. Oh, I mean, yeah, I know you wouldn't have said it if you knew. Okay, let's go finally. Um, like 2 maybe 3 years ago at this point. Um, there was this girl we had been talking off and on like since I moved to Tennessee. Like she was the the one of the first girls I met. Yeah, I bet, I bet, I bet. I mean, yeah, that definitely would stick out the most. Um, but no, like there was this girl. Uh, I met her pretty soon when I moved to Tennessee, and like she oh my god, she was like it for me, man. Like I met her, I was like, there's no like that. This is the girl. Like in my head, like I thought that she was the one. Uh, and we still talk. Like we're still good friends. But I mean, it's not it's not like it used to be. Um, but we like for like a year or so, it was off and on, off and on, off and on between us. We were like not like dating wise, but like so she would always choose someone else over me. And like eventually I got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like I don't want to be picked. Uh I don't want to be someone's second choice. Like that's not where I want to be in my life. I don't want to be I want to be the only choice, of course. But yeah, like it just freaking and so like eventually she decided she's like, she came to me eventually. She was like, I'm done. I'm done with all everyone other guy. I want you. And at that point, we were talking pretty seriously for like probably about 6 months. Never really dated because I kind of had something going on with this other girl. We weren't dating, but we were like casually doing stuff. And oh no, I did not mess that up. I messed that up. Um, freaking yeah. And I remember like one night, eventually, my biggest problem with her is like she spent more money on weed a month than she would on rent. And to me, I was like, that's she would spend like oh no she yeah she would spend $300 a week on weed, and I was like you're spending way too much money on fucking on. And she was like yeah, but I have to smoke it. I was like no, you don't have to. You just fucking love to smoke weed, like because she like every time she would get in her car, she would immediately smoke like light a joint or light a fucking blunt like nonstop, and that was like my biggest thing because I'm like a huge like I went to college for finance. Finances are like everything to me, bro. Um, and so I called it one night. Like one night I just like told her I was like no I just I can't do it. She's like what can you not do? And I was like I just can't do us. And like it was like I'm done. I'm done with this. Literally going crazy on that. But yeah, no. Eventually, I called it down one night, and it was like a 3 hour phone call of her bawling her eyes out to me. And she put it in plain simple. She's like, you don't. It's not that you don't want me. It's that you don't want uh me to choose anyone else over you. And I plainly told her, I was like, yeah, you chose like 3 dudes over me, and you every time that you would break up with one of those guys, you would immediately come back to me, and eventually, it took me forever to see it. It took me forever to see it. It took me, I took people to tell me, to show me, and once they did, I realized, and I was like, you're right. Like I was never the first choice. I was always the backup plan. I was always the parachute. And I told her, and I was like, I'm done. And like she lost her mind. And we didn't talk for about probably a year after that. She actually texts me maybe 4 months ago, maybe, and we talked for a good 2 months until I told her like, hey, like nothing's gonna happen. And she was sad because she text me like immediately, just texted hey, and we, of course, within that the 2 years, we casually talked here and there. Yeah, being a rebound is the worst. Being a, unless you're wanting to be the rebound, like if you're like like a girl, you just like you like a girl needs like a rebound, and you're like you want to be a rebound guy, then it's different. But like at this, like I didn't have a choice. Like I genuinely cared for this woman. Uh, I gave her I gave her like all my attention, all my time, and like yeah, I never got anything out of it. But yeah, I mean, it just hurt like hell. It hurt. It definitely hurt like hell when I did it. But like 4 months ago, she started talking to me again, and she told me, she's like, I want you to know, even though I know nothing's probably gonna happen between us, that I do love you. She's like, I want you to know that I love you. And I was like, thank you for telling me. And I told her too. I flat out told her, I was like, I love you too, but I can never be with you because that you always I was never enough. And she told me, she's like, you were enough. I was just in the wrong spot. And I was like, that's fine, but uh, I'm not like I'm not gonna do it. I thought that was sinking for a second. Yeah, no, because she'll text me off and on. I think she just broke up with her boyfriend too. I'm surprised I haven't got a text, to be honest. But it was crazy. She actually started texting me because where I work, she moved a couple cities away. Uh and she actually moved to where my job was at the time. And she texted me because she was like, "Oh, uh, I would love to get to see you again." And I really wanted to get to see her, like I really did, but I knew it just wouldn't be good for me, so I didn't. And it was just yeah, it was. Did I miss? Yeah, every choice was a bad choice. Absolutely, you are 100% right there. Uh, I did what was right for me. That's really all I could ask for. Even though she gave up a lot of the stuff. Like after our conversation, because I told her when I broke off completely like 2 years ago, I told her, I was like, you smoke way too much weed, and she was like, I can stop, and I was like, I don't want you to have to change yourself for me. Like that's not what I don't want you to change who you are just to be with me. Because I was in there, I was like, at the time, my parents would come and stay with me, like once a month for like a week, and my mom has like a huge vendetta against marijuana, like completely. Um, and so I was in there, I was like, it's gonna be a really big thing for my mother. Every month I'm gonna have to hear about it. And I was like, I really just don't want to deal with that crap too. Because my mom is very stubborn. So I was like, I really just don't want to deal with this. And that I was like, it's not my thing. I don't need it to relax. Like I can just chill and be myself. I don't need to smoke. So I was like, I don't really need this crap. I'm gonna put this here. I always put this here so I know there's shields I can buy. But yeah, I don't think she smokes at all anymore now. After that conversation, I think she quit after that because she wanted to be with me, so she started to change who she was. without knowing that it wasn't. Oh, absolutely. My mom goes first. She's number one. She basically raised me. But so I don't know. I thought about trying to make it work a couple times. Sometimes like, I'm just chilling at home, like maybe, but nah, nah. I'll still hang out with her. She like, regardless of what I say, she is a really good friend. Like if I ever really need something, she will. Ah, damn it. If I ever really like truly need like something, she will be there. She'll drive as far as she needs to be just to help me out. Like she's super sweet, great girl. Yeah, she just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, well, we'll see. I got a couple options in my life at the moment. No, my biggest thing is I just don't want to go through another breakup. I just hate breakups. They're just the freaking worst. They're not good for anybody. I mean, like, or in the long run they are, but like, especially like you have like similar friends or your friends know each other, and like every time I break up with someone, I never like start drama or anything like that. So, I just since I never start drama, I never want them to start drama about me, but they always do, and it's just terrible. Oh man. All right. Oh, whoa. Oh, I forgot. I have weird stick drift on this controller. I actually bought a new one, but I just don't have batteries in it right now. That like it will eventually just start me make me do loops if I sprint. So I'll be like this. I'll see if I do it. Sick. Hold forward. No, it's not doing it. Usually it'll make me do like this really quick, or sometimes it will go straight back. And I hate it because it'll cancel out my sprint. It just basically wastes stamina in this game. Boom. Let's go. Why am I climbing? All right. Let's see. That one. Okay. That one's marked. That one's done. All right. I don't think we're gonna do anything like crazy, but I think I'll call it there for today. Oh, let's see. Wait, we got the girl I dated almost dated my other friend a couple years. Oh, yeah, dude. No, I can't. I'm too like not like I have like an image that I'm trying to maintain, but I don't want like rumors because I had like a lot of rumors about me in high school, and none of them were true. And I don't know where any of them came from. Um, yeah, there was a I don't even know. There was so many rumors about me in high school that I never knew who actually made them, which always bothered the hell out of me. Like no, they weren't always terrible rumors. Like there was one that I moved to California, which I mean that it wasn't like a terrible rumor, but like I remember when I came back to school after the summer, so many people were like, "What are you doing here?" I was like, "What do you freaking mean?" They're like, "Dude, you moved. I heard you moved to California," and I was like I don't know where anyone would get that idea. And I had a friend that was like, and she was like, if you even know him, you'd know that the only place he would actually ever want to move to is Tennessee, which I ended up doing, which is crazy. But yeah, so like that was just like a minor one. But there was ones about like me and girls, me like fighting and beating up people. There was a bunch of weird ones that never happened. But yeah, it's high school. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to call it right outside of this horse stable and and then we'll hopefully next Sunday. I might put some in the community tab if oh my god no, if if I have some free time and play during the week, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I think we'll go ahead and call it there for today. It was great. We gotta chat and ice. Like I love hearing from you, man. It's been way too long. So we'll have to set something up. But hope everyone that's been watching, we have had a consistent, at least like 2 or 3 people watching consistently. I hope everyone has a good night.